Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Jamie, aka Rick here, bringing you a World of Warcraft video. This one is going to help you get the Lorewalkers' Exalted reputation and an awesome mount, which I will have footage of at the end. As you'll see, there's loads of achievements on the screen at the moment. If you click any of them, it will take you to a video of specifically finding the lore objects for that achievement. If you stick with this video, it will do the same thing. It'll get you all the lore objects, but it'll do its own specific. So it'll get all the ones in the Jade Forest first, whereas the achievements, if you do it specifically like that, they're dotted around a bit and you have to go to different zones. So find it quicker if you've got none of them to do it this way, and you can do this while you're leveling up if you want to. So the first zone we're starting is Jade Forest, and we go to the Veiled Stair, into Kun-Lai Summit, Townlong Steps, Dread Wastes, Krassang Wilds, Valley of the Four Winds, and end up in Vale of the Eternal Blossoms, where you need to pick up all the quest items you will have received in your mailbox just by picking up all these lore objects. Start all the quests and then take them into the Hall of Knowledge, I do believe it's called, and there you can talk to the Lorewalker guy and he will help you out. He'll give you all the beautiful quest rewards and he'll give you loads of different speeches and little stories. So here's the first one. This is the Jade Forest. As you can see, I will, at the start of each one, I'll put up a map of where we're going, the route that I'm going to take, and then I'll show you a little clip of exactly where it is on the map, and then I'll show you a clip of actually in game of me picking it up. So hopefully that will help you out in whatever way that you want to do it. So I thought, I'd show you a few different ways where you can actually find it. So it should be quite helpful, hopefully, and you'll be able to find all the lore objects, get a nice exalted reputation and an awesome mount. The mount is, I think it's called like the Red Cloud something, and it's basically that little disc. It kind of looks like a drain cover. That's not really selling it very well, but it does look quite cool, I will admit. And it's like got a cloud and it's got like a little disc, and your character stands on the disc, or if you're a monk I think they actually sit on it like cross-legged, which is pretty cool. So, but I'm a night elf obviously, so I don't sit on it, I stand on it because I'm not lazy like I'm pandering. They always seem to be really lazy, so. But then they punch a lot of things and drink beer. It's quite, it's quite a questionable lifestyle, to say the least, really. Hey, what else can I talk about in this video while I'm collecting all these lore objects? The video is pretty self-explanatory, so I don't need to talk about what's going on in the video, because you can see just by the maps that I put up, and then obviously by me clicking on stuff in the game, you'll find out exactly where to go to get all the objects. So I'm going to take this opportunity to maybe bring some updates about my channel. So this is obviously your first achievement video that I've ever really done on my channel, I'm going to change that. I think I'm going to do a lot more achievement guides over the next few months. I've got quite a lot of ideas of what ones to do, interesting ones that I can get, because I was looking through my achievement book and I haven't actually got that many. So most of mine are related to dungeons or raids and then professions really, and that's it, not much else other than that. So I thought I'd do a little bit of exploring. I had the Explorer title actually, I've had that for a little while, but yeah, other than that I haven't really got much. So yeah, so I was just again filling up my exploration tab, getting all these, so that's what it goes towards, and it's a nice achievement. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to focus a bit more on achievements, obviously not solely, because I'm still doing my raid content, and I will bring videos of that when we get the kills. We had our first raid night the other night, and didn't go fantastically. We got the mechanics of the first boss, and I think it was just the fact that we weren't quite getting the changes. If you don't know the first fight, it's basically you get 3 of a possible 4 mobs, and you have to switch them around at certain points to stop them getting their energy. I'll explain it a bit more in the actual video once I do it, so I don't want to explain that all now because this is actually an achievement guide, so you don't really want to be knowing about that. But anyway, we weren't really getting those transitions working correctly, and people were standing in a lot of shit because there is a hell of a lot on the floor in that fight. So anyway, so I will bring that when I get it. Also, I started up a Tumblr account. If you don't know what Tumblr is, it's basically a website where you can blog. A blog is just, a wall of text really about what someone does in their day-to-day life or whatever, however often they choose to do it. So if you're interested in knowing what I get up to and a little bit more about me, you can learn what I do in my day-to-day life and that sort of stuff, and also you'll be able to learn about new things on the channel, because before now, when I've changed something in my channel or I've got something else coming up, something I'm planning on doing, I release a little vlog on my channel. It's normally like 5 minutes long, and I think that's, you know, a bit stupid. I don't like clogging up my channel with those kind of videos. They're kind of a bit rambly, and I don't really get my point across all the time. And sometimes, you know, I don't make it exactly clear what I'm going to be doing. So I thought if I start up a Tumblr, if I'm going to change anything on my channel, you know, I can announce it there, I can write it in detail and explain myself, you know, and read over it before I post it, you know, that kind of thing. Obviously I do, if I mess up like a lot in a video, I will re-record it, but generally I can explain myself better in writing, because I'm used to that more than this whole talking thing which I'm doing right now. But yeah, I'm getting better and better, hopefully I am. Maybe I'm not. Leave a comment if I'm not, and I'll try and improve more. I'm sure there's obviously ways I can improve. My live commentary is awful, I will say that. If I'm concentrating on playing a game while I'm commentating, I generally and ah a lot more than when I'm just sitting here watching the video back and commentating over the top of it, so that's quite good. You know, when I first started, my first few videos were pretty damn awful, I will admit. I did watch over them a few months ago now, just to get some, you know, have a bit of nostalgia, I suppose, back when I was a little YouTube noob. And I watched loads of my vlogs as well, like my old vlogs, and I reminisced so hard on those, you know, things I was doing in my life back then that I would kind of wish I still was in a way, but unfortunately, you know, things change, and your life changes, sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse. At the moment, there are some things I miss doing, but again, I'm getting to raid now, which is awesome. So, and I'm at university learning to do hopefully get a career in the gaming industry doing programming, which will be awesome if I get that. So yeah, obviously if you were on Tumblr and you'd followed me, you'd already know most of that stuff, because I did write my first post last night, and it did, you know, it was kind of an introduction to me, basically, that kind of thing. And as you can see here, there's a little bit of guild chat, you know, one of my friends wants to be in a video, so if he watches this, leave me a comment. I want that comment, I expect that comment if you do watch this video, because I have, you know, shouted out to you as you requested. He wants to be in a video, like his character. I think he's proud of his transmog set, and he wants to show it off. So at some point I might get him in. Probably not a commentary, because I don't know if he'd actually do that. If he will do that, then that would be cool, but I doubt he would. So it would just be his character, and you'll see him in my raid videos anyway, because he is part of our raid group, even though he's slightly terrible. But don't tell him I said that. He's gonna hate me for saying that, but yeah, no, he's actually really good. He's best warlock in our guild, so he's only one of a few, but you know, he plays his class really well, and he's playing it for quite a while, so I'd be quite ashamed of him if he didn't play it well by now. But yeah, anyway, we're I think about halfway through by now. You know, you're getting towards the end of your achievements. Well, you're not. Is this a Dread Wastes now? So we've got 3 more zones to go. Out of, is it 8? Is it 8 zones? Yeah, I think it is 8. So we've done 5. Awesome. It's good progress. I like this progress. Yeah, so now, oh no, we're still in Dread Wastes. This is the last one in Dread Wastes, and we go to the Krasang Wilds next, which is awesome. I love that place, and it's got fishing dailies as well, which is cool. So I was going to bring you a video of actually that's another thing, another achievement thing, but I never brought that video out because it was kind of rubbish, so I deleted it. It was me basically just showing off my fishing achievements, which I got in a matter of 3 days. I went from fishing level 1 to 600 in the space of 3 days, which is quite a grind. You know, it takes hours and hours to do that. I also got all the coins from the Dalaran, is it Fountain? Yeah, Dalaran Fountain, got all those. That took ages as well. What else did I get? I think I got the rat from the Dalaran sewers, that was another thing I got. And then the mob that you get from Ironforge, it's like old Lockjaw, is it something? That might be the Orgrimmar one. If it is, it's the other one that you get from Ironforge. I got that. So I got quite a lot of achievements, and I got some daily achievements as well for completing all those. Like for the Mr. Pandaria Anglers and the Stormwind ones, I do believe I got those as well. And the Dalaran, yeah, the Dalaran daily ones as well. So I did get quite a lot of achievements in those few days, just grinding the fishing dailies, which was pretty cool. Yeah, but I decided not to bring that video, so it's a bit lame, and there wasn't really enough content there to warrant me making a video out of it. You know, it was only like a few minutes. Obviously, if it's a few minutes of really interesting stuff, you know, helpful content, I don't mind. Like the little achievement guides that were linked at the start of this, they're all only like a couple of minutes long, but I find they're quite helpful, so I don't mind uploading those. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this yet. because obviously there is a lot of videos. So this is the main one, which will obviously go up on my channel, but I'm not sure if I'm going to make the other ones private. I might make them private to start with, and then release them a little bit later, you know, over the next few weeks, make them public so I can get some views on those as well. But to start with, I think putting them private will be pretty cool, you know, just so if you want to do it specifically by achievement, you can, and you can click on that one, it will take you to that video, and then there will be an option to come back. You know, there will be probably the splash screen again on that video, so you can go to the next achievement or something else, you know. There'll be something else linked there, maybe this video, maybe another video that I've got lined up, which I'm not going to talk about because that will spoil it, and I don't like spoilers. I want you to go, oh my god, look at that video when it comes up, even though you probably don't do that because I have very few subscribers and my videos don't get that many views. But yeah, for those maybe 1 or 2 people that do that when they see my videos, thank you for your support, and hopefully you'll have a lot more friends to discuss my videos with in the future. We can only hope that that happens. You know, you never know, one day I might get more than, you know, 116 subscribers that I'm on now. Hopefully I can do, hopefully I can grow, but again, it's not something I want to, you know, obviously if I could do it as a job that would be amazing, but I haven't started this thinking, you know, I'm going to make money out of this, so that's the worst thing you can do to do this. Obviously if you've got a good attitude towards it, that's good. If you enjoy making videos, that's 100% necessary. Obviously it comes across if you don't, you know, if you're not enjoying making the video, it comes across in the video, you know. If you feel like you have to make it, then you shouldn't make it, you know, that's not something you should be in a position of doing. Another thing, I want to congratulate Sylar on hitting 10k subs. That's awesome for him. He probably won't see this, but if he does, then congratulations, mate. It's been, you know, I've known you for a little while, watched your videos, and they're really helpful, and you've actually inspired me to make my own achievement guides. So obviously I'm not going to copy exactly what videos you do, but I will keep up to date on what you are doing, so not to tread on your toes, I will make my own original content. So hopefully, unless obviously there's something that is like brand new out and it needs to be covered, then, you know, I will do that. But for the most part, I'll avoid copying other people's videos, you know. Obviously there is some of these videos up there, but I think the way I'm doing it is quite good and quite neat. So here again, you got the splash screen. If you want to click on any of those videos and do it that way, you know, do it by achievement instead. Maybe you've got most of the achievements, you're just missing a couple on one of the achievements, then you can click that and that will tell you where to get it. So yeah, thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it really helpful, and I will see you next time. Goodbye for now.